Hey guys, on this episode of Raw and Uncut, we will be talking about dieting. So I actually said to these guys that their sound is absolutely horrendous. So I suggested a microphone and they're saying, well, Raw and Uncut doesn't look very raw and uncut, but I just think it just looks professional. And that's just my opinion. No, you can't. Doesn't matter. You're blocking it out. So, we were talking earlier, as we do in the office, and we were talking about dieting and what people like to eat and how they eat and the amount of diets that are out there. And the discussion came up that, look, it doesn't really matter. It's never the food, it's never the diet, it's you.
I think it's made... I think dieting's... You can go down the route of looking at fats, protein, carbs, the thermogenic effect, the keto, you can go down all that sort of jazz, but to make it simple, it is going down the calorie route, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you eat more than you need, you're going to put on weight.
Yeah.
I think when clients look for coaches and we look for diets, like when I go to a mechanic, I don't want to hear about what they've done to my car. Is it fixed?
Yeah.
I don't want to hear about they've taken out parts and shit. I don't want to see it either.
Totally agree.
So when you're looking at dieting, the first thing you should ever do is look at your calories and how many you actually consume and how many you need to lose weight. But don't go on a massive, like, bank holiday weekend has just been, and a lot of you would have had a bit of a binge drink. I did, and then Monday, Tuesday comes and you drop your calories so low you just feel shit. So I think the first thing is find out how many calories you need to lose weight. And don't go mad and drop it down to under 1,000. I would drop it by around 100 to 200 calories that you normally consume. You'll notice an instant drop, and then 2, 3, 4 weeks down the line, look at your protein, and then look at your. You can go down the route looking at fats if you're feeling tired and that. But for start, look at your protein. Look at your calories.
I think dieting as well is it's a label, isn't it? So dieting isn't seen as. Give me the mic. So dieting is like a label, a big brand for a way of eating.
Yeah.
But realistically, all you're really looking at is what's going in and what's coming out. There doesn't need to be labelled as I'm not on a diet. I'm going to eat what I need to lose weight.
Exactly.
There's to gain weight or
yeah.
to build muscle, whatever you're trying to achieve. It's not I'm on a diet. You're on a I'm having what I need to get where I want to be.
See, my thing is though is, look, if you're drinking it, eating it, doing special formulas, mixing this and that. It's not the diet, it's not the food, there's no special food, there's no special superfood's going to make you burn fat quicker, there's no special food's going to help you lose weight quicker, there's none of that. It really is about what goes in, but ultimately it's you. You doing the diet is while the diet works. When you stop using the diet, you stop losing the weight or gaining the muscle or whatever it is you're doing.
It's more encourageable to have a lifestyle change.
Yes.
Diet, so 12 to 14 weeks, these guys have been there, they've done it. A lifestyle change is something you can stick to for a long period of time and you can maintain it. And a lot of these fatty diets and stuff you can maintain for a few months, see all the weight crash off, and you go, shit, I can't do that anymore. And you start going back to your regular eating habits, and that's when that weight keeps going on. And like Wayne said, that is you stopping the diet.
It is you. It's you. Ultimately, diets, there's nothing special about the diet that you're following, it's you. You're the special person because you're following it.
I think a diet, for me, is cutting out something. That's the terms of diet.
Or meeting weight, or
a diet is
being grumpy. Do you know whatever it is, isn't it?
You don't have to cut out anything. You could lose weight on a Big Mac diet. And I'm being serious, you can actually lose weight on a Big Mac diet.
Yeah, of course.
If you'd kept it under your calories, you'd still lose weight. You look like shit and feel like shit. You might get sued for that. Big Mac.
It's Chris Reeves.
Absolute.
Yeah, Chris Reeves. Chris Reeves.
Yeah, but you can lose weight on anything.
It doesn't matter. The food is not important.
No, it's
you that's important. It's you, but ultimately, the calories really aren't important. But they are to a degree, as in like you eat 3,000 and your body isn't designed to eat 3,000. It's different. But it's
says the big man. The calories aren't important.
I don't know why I come here and put up with this shit. I don't need to. Oh really? Now you fucking wake up. Fucking hell. So look, it's all about you. If you keep doing it, it'll work. If you don't do it, it won't work. I'm just here for entertainment value for these guys.
One
really.
more thing on calories, as I said to many clients this week, and I know other people have been saying about it, is the 7-day week. So rather than going calories per day, go calories on a 7-day week. So I know, and most people and everyone here, if they're honest, will consume more calories on a weekend, mostly Saturday and Sunday. So I know I eat a lot more than the weekdays, because on the week I'm at work and I'm quite consistent and regimented. The weekends I'm not, and I eat a lot more. So I take my weekend calories away from my weekly calories, and it leaves me what I have left for my 5-day week. It becomes that way is a lot simpler than doing it daily, having like whatever your calorie range is, 1600, 1700, having them every day becomes a ball ache and it becomes too routine.
Yeah.
If you have a 7-day week and take your or your one bad day away, you call it a bad day, then that leaves your rest of your calories to the rest of 5 or 6 days.
How you do it, what you eat, is whatever works for you. It's like Matt said, it's got to be a lifestyle thing. It cannot be. It's not, if you think I'm going on a diet, then yes, you will get the result, you will lose the weight, but then you will soon put that weight back on because all you did was make a temporary fix. You've got to get that mindset.
Like Chris has just said, a lot of it used to always be on the Monday to Friday diet and everyone undoes their hard work on the weekend. But if you do what Chris has just said and have those binge days on the weekend, but subtract that from the calories you have for the rest of the week, you'll be fine. You can be a Monday, Friday.
It's all down to planning, isn't it? So if you've got to do 2,000 a day, you need 14,000 calories a week, but you know that at a weekend is when you like to eat, you're going to do maybe 3.5 each day, then you know you've got 7,000 calories for Monday to Friday to consume.
You only ever do that once.
You'll end, because you'll be hungry all week. You'll be hungry all week.
Yeah.
So
if you were doing it, I know there's quite a people watching this who don't diet now and don't train. How would you lose your first stone?
how would I lose my first stone? Me personally, right now,
how would you tell them to lose their first stone? Now,
if it's obvious that you're overeating and you know that you're eating too much food, then that's where I would start. But if you think, actually, do you know what? I don't tend to really eat a lot. I would increase my activity. I think first things first, got to get in the mindset of increasing your activity. So I would probably become more active before I made massive changes to my food, and then monitor myself 2 weeks later, see what how it's come. Judge it on your clothes, how they feel. Don't necessarily judge it by the scales. Look in the mirror, and then if it isn't, you've got one or two options. You can think, well, actually, if I've done, say, 30-minute walking every day and it really hasn't made a massive difference, you've got two ways. You can either increase your activity or decrease the food. I think most people, when they start decreasing the food, they start fantasizing and thinking about all the food they really want. Whereas actually, if you think, well, first things first, maybe I can burn a few calories by increasing my activity and then address my food. It won't make you miserable. I think a lot of it is that people want to lose weight and they want to get active, but there's no motivation to do it. Yes.
That's the biggest one. Is I do want to be in shape, and I do want to.
Because people are lazy now.
Get active, but there's a motivation factor, and I think finding something that drives you is the key. So if you, I don't know, people talk about holidays and that, but that's boring shit. What is it that actually drives you? Something that will drive you to, don't have to be in shape, lose a little bit of weight or get more active. Yeah. Maybe that your wife, your partner, your husband, your kids, something must drive you to do that.
I think what Aisha just said, about people being like lazy. I think, to a degree, there is a little bit of that. Like it's not so much lazy. I think if you've worked hard all day, you had a real stressful day. Last thing you want to do is like go and hit the gym for fucking 2 hours.
Yeah, but I find that's a stress relief.
For you, but remember, this is people don't think like coaches and trainers. Our mindset is, with the reason.
But then if you've got yourself into that mindset.
But it's easy for us because we are coach. We've done it. We're in this environment, and we chose to be coaches because we love hanging out in gyms, eating and training, and that's why we did what we did. Yeah. But 99.9% of the public could give two fucks about the gym, training, eating right. They want to be leaner, but they don't necessarily want to have to do all that stuff. We love it. Yeah. Right, so you got to look at that point of view. If you've had a really stressful day and you come home to the kids are screaming, you got to get them ready for bed, and the husband comes home hungry, the wife comes home hungry, and so on and so on and so on, and then you go, right now I've got to get in the gym for 2 hours, you're not going to do it. And do you know what? Full respect to people who go, no, bollocks to that, I'm going to stay in and eat. And I get it, I totally get why they do it. All I'm saying is, you might want to think, well, actually, before I start cutting, food is the easiest way. Cutting out your food is the easiest way to lose weight. But it also makes you miserable. You're more likely to fail because you've now taken all the food that you like eating. No. Do you know what? Keep it in. Increase your activity. If that doesn't cause a response, increase it again.
If you don't want to increase your activity or you find that hard to do, is keep eating the foods you enjoy. Buy a small plate. Absolutely. Just decrease them. Yeah, absolutely. You can still keep eating the food you like, but just decrease it.
If you're honest, and there's I know there's the biscuit the biscuit is the key you want at work. Like if you have 2 biscuits a day at work, add those calories up over the week. All you got to do is take out the biscuits, and you've already lost weight.
But if you really like biscuits, then have one fucking biscuit.
I did a bit of an experiment over the last 2 weeks with a client here, and I let them just have all the foods they like, but we designed the plan so they decreased all those portion sizes of the foods they like. They lost 4 kilos in a week
So there you go.
by still eating what they want to eat,
Yeah.
but decreasing their portions a little bit.
At the end of the day, there is a degree of, you know, you are what you eat. So if you like go, okay, I normally have a 12-inch pizza every day, so if I decrease my pizza 9 inches, I'll lose weight. Yeah, of course, effectively you will, because you decrease the amount of calories. But you'll look like shit, you'll feel like shit, you won't have the energy, it won't, you won't feel. At the end of the day, a diet, the way I see diet, it should be something that supports you, gives you energy, makes you feel good, makes you want to get up, helps you sleep. And you know, that's a diet for me. Not a diet that drains you, constantly craving, constantly hungry, you know, can't wait to finish the freaking diet because you can't wait to get straight into the gin and tonic and you know, and the fish and chips. That's not a diet.
That is just cutting out stuff you like.
Yeah.
Yes. And if you're I'm not going to use the word average, sorry, but if you're a person that isn't a gym-going, broccoli chicken eating person, you are going to set yourself up for failure if you immediately go, right, I'm going to cut out all the foods I love and I'm going to start eating the foods that I really don't like, and you're going to join a gym that you really don't like, you feel uncomfortable, you're running around, jumping, skipping, you hate it, you set yourself up to fail right at the beginning.
That is the easy way. Like I know I said tracking calories and watching your calories, but that is a ball ache. Tracking calories is a ball ache. Regardless of what coach you ever see will probably say track calories, but if you're a busy person or a businesswoman or man, you haven't got time to track calories. You haven't. You can't. You can sit there and pen and paper, or even MyFitnessPal. As easy as it is,
Yep.
still haven't got time to track calories. So if you are that busy person, maybe cutting out something will work for you better
Definitely.
than actually tracking calories.
Or just
you have
ask
to
your phone.
Assess yourself, and like we say, calories, but that's not right for everyone. Maybe cutting out carbs will be right for you. I know people slate certain diets, but they might be the right diet for you, and that might be something you can continue with and feel better with.
Yeah.
Or just stick to 3 meals a day and cut out the snacks that you normally have.
Yeah, or do you know, Scooby snacks. But or you know what? You know what's a really good one as well is ask your phone, ask the voice on your phone. You know, so you know there and then. You know, so you would say whatever the name of your phone is, Siri, how many calories in, and then say what it is that you're eating, and it will tell you. It will say, you know, and you can kind of go, do you know what? Probably I won't have that. Then I'll have half that, because if he's telling me it's 500 calories, if I eat half.
Lying.
And you can immediately make that decision on the spot, can't you? You can immediately go, okay, cool. I'm still going to eat it. Just not going to eat it all.
Yep.
It's not rocket science.
No.
And like Chris
But
said,
it is.
And we in our industry have made it look like it is rocket science, really. But
Although it is the hardest thing to do.
It is.
Exercise is easy, just go in the gym an hour, do
or
an
go
hour
for a
session,
walk,
innit?
or ride, or swim,
The
or
things you do afterwards to fuel your body is the most important bit.
So, I think by now you've got the point, don't you think?
We don't.
What's the matter? So I think you've got the point now, don't you think, about calories?
You don't?
What's going on?
He's might have dropped one.
What,
No,
you've got dropped
I
one.
just thought about you falling off a chair.
Have you dropped one?
No, I've not fucking dropped one.
You dropped your app.
Yeah. So yeah, I think you've kind of got the point, guys. You know, we can keep banging on about calories in, calories out. It really is that simple. But ultimately, if you've got to do something, you have to continue doing the work.
Simple as that.
as soon as you stop, you've got to expect to go back the other way again.
Yep. And on that note, I think we'll finish it. Check out the other Raw and Uncuts. There is lots of useful information, bit of banter, bit of fun, but check them out. If you want to come by and see us, you're more than welcome anytime. Take care of yourselves, and we will see you soon.
Yeah.
Bye.